very, very good morning and welcome to the island of Mallorca.
Yeah.
Our first time here.
Yeah, we've been to Madeira and the Palma on a broad hiking holiday.
Wonderful, wonderful islands if anyone's thinking of them.
Yeah, we absolutely adore them, but we wanted to try something new.
Yeah.
And Mallorca looks absolutely fabulous. Done a lot of research into it, the hiking here.
We'd watched a lot of videos of people hiking here on YouTube. Not a place we thought of for hiking, to be honest.
No,
but
we arrived yesterday and wow, is it beautiful.
So the whole kind of northwest coast is the Tramontane mountain range, which is absolutely breathtaking.
Yeah.
Obviously there's a whole lot of coastline to explore as well.
Yeah, we're staying in Pollenca, which is really popular with road cyclists, isn't it?
Yeah, there's road bikes everywhere.
But yeah, beautiful place.
Just over the road from the beach, beautiful beach. And we've just popped a short distance, about 15 minutes over from Port de Pollenca into Cala de Sant Vicenc. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. To do a walk up a peak called La Mola today, with some coastal views and some views from the summit, hopefully. So really quite excited.
Very excited to see what Mallorca has to offer over
there. Lovely start. I mean, look at this lovely dense woodland.
Stunning.
Bird song in the air. Sun is shining. Loving it already.
Happy days.
Let's get rolling. So pretty blown away already.
Wow.
A lovely little start section through that little forest there, which has just spat us out to that as a view in the distance. And I think this big ridge here is what separates San Vicente, where we are, from Port de Pollenca, which is on the other side, which is up in the north of the island, in case anyone's wondering.
Yeah.
Far, far away from the likes of Mola-North down in the south, which is the well-known party area. Not for us all that, is it?
Not for us, too old for that block.
But yeah, this is looking absolutely beautiful. So we have been snaking our way up the side. This kind of trail hugs the side of this peak here. This is San Vicente, where we started, but we've got some awesome views opened up here now over to the coast there. I think this is the edge of the Alcudia Peninsula here, and this is the Formentor Peninsula. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think so. We're new to this, but absolutely stunning, isn't it?
Stunning.
Well impressed. So from our path, we've just stumbled across this in the side of it, which we thought was worth a look. Always like a little cave, or a big cave in this case.
These the white caves?
We did see signs for Covas Blancas, or Blancas, which I think translates to white caves. Oh, it's cold in here, isn't it?
I think it's blocked off. Yeah.
Is this the end of it? Always worth a look though, isn't it? Little wild camping here at some point, maybe. Oh, pitch black in there. Hang on, let's see if we can get a light on. So it appears that it's a bit of a complex. Got a big opening to the side there. Another tunnel down here. Is that daylight at the end there, or?
Might be. Watch your foot in here.
Yeah. Oh, what's this?
You can see up.
Let's have a look out here. There's an old lint roof. Wow. Netted off, which is probably a wise idea. That's pretty cool. Oh wow. Oh, don't know if I fancy that one. That's pretty small. What are you thinking?
Go back out to the sun.
Yeah, nah. Well, that was a nice added little bonus, wasn't it? Do like a little cave. And nice to get a little chance to cool off, because it is baking hot, isn't it? The forecast we were looking at back home was saying around 2021, and we've turned up to the start of this walk in the taxi and it was 26, 27.
Yeah, I think it's going to get up to 28 this afternoon.
So quite a bit hotter than we expected.
Yeah.
So on a bit further along the trail, and I think we're stopping by a little summit before we reach La Mola, which is called Puig de l'Alguila, I think. Now Puig is spelt P-U-I-G, and from what I'm told is a Catalan word meaning peak. I'm told it's pronounced Puig, but if you know any different, let me know. And here we are at the little first summit, and the views ain't bad. Absolutely gorgeous. So the paths can get a little nondescript for anyone walking here, but there's a lot of this cairns, and cairns are your friend. It's funny, they're quite obvious in places, but this has varied from a big wide open path to this sort of less obvious path to something that isn't obvious at all. So we think we've just spotted, not totally sure, but over in the distance there, I think that is La Mola, where we're headed. But over to our left here is Puig de l'Alguila, which we're going to go and have a look at. It's not on our route, but I mean, it's only, I don't know, a couple of 100 yards away. So it'd be rude not to go and have a look over there while we're this close. So we've got the summit over to our left, but the views down here are pretty nice. You can just see, I think, Pollenca here where we're staying. This is Sant Vicenc, but look at that. Gorgeous. So we've hopped down from that little summit and we're picking our way across this little plateaued section, and really quite nondescript paths, but if you look carefully, there's a cairn here, there's a few just the other side of Shell. Otherwise you're just picking your way across this sea of grass, but there is a way through. You just got to keep eyes open for these little cairns. A nice little vantage point here. We've got La Mola looming large in our sights. I think we cut sort of to the right of it and we'll approach the summit from round the back. We've got Sant Vicenc down here, and this trail that we snaked in on round the back of Puig de l'Alguila, which is just there, and this is our grassland we cut across, and we're now playing spot the cairn. You really would be in trouble without these cairns. They're only small like these, a lot of them, but if they weren't there we would really be struggling on the route, because it's just nondescript land. There isn't really any trodden footpaths. So a little bit further along and we've just come across this. How about that?
Absolutely stunning.
So this is Punta de la Galera, and that is one enormous drop down there, so we ain't getting too close. The water just looks crystal clear, this beautiful aquamarine colour, hardly a ripple on it. This enormous cliff face up here.
I think this pebble beach down here is Cala Castel.
Cala Castel, okay. Not a soul in sight. It is breathtaking, isn't it? Absolutely breathtaking.
Amazing.
So, not done a lot of filming for the last half hour, 40 minutes, because we kind of took a bit of a wrong turn. It's really hard to navigate. Now, I have got a route plotted into my GPS, but we're trying to follow that and trying to follow some cairns as well. But the ground is just this. The odd cairn here or there, and not much else. But anyway, we were about, I don't know, down here somewhere, only about 150 metres off path. But the difference that made was unreal, wasn't it? Not that it's a great path, but the cairns kind of disappeared, didn't they?
Yeah.
And we found ourselves, well, we had a look at the guidebook which mentioned the rocky ridge, and we thought, well, we can see a rocky ridge up to our left, which is kind of this. So we've made our way up here, and I think we're back on track, cairn. And how about that for a view? Not bad at all. So yeah, hopefully back on track, goof over. But it's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah,
Difficult
it is
terrain.
hard. I don't think this is typical of Mallorca, but the guidebook did say that the paths was indistinct.
Increasingly indistinct, and they weren't wrong.
No
It's just
kidding.
getting indistincter and indistincter, isn't it?
Yeah, we goofed, but
We're back on track, I think, and heading up that way. So let's get cracked on. So
I'm overheated.
we found some shade,
Oh,
and the guidebook did say there ain't much shade up here, and they're right. But
it's so exposed, isn't it?
yeah, tough going, man. Tough going.
Yeah, I think a mix of that being it's the hottest part of the day now,
Yeah.
which was clever. But it's the you just can't cover ground quickly.
Yeah,
either.
you can't get into a stride. The path is just really rocky, really nondescript. You're constantly looking for cairns. You've got to stop to make sure you've got your footing right while you're looking for the cairns. I think Mallorca has spanked our botties a little bit on the first day, hasn't it? We have underestimated this a little bit. But we found this nice rock wall here, which has given us a bit of shade. The summit is 150 metres that way. But we were going to have lunch at the summit, but it's no shade. It's in the sun, and we need a break from it.
We'll regroup here.
Yeah,
head for the
regroup,
summit.
have something to eat, something to drink, get our heads back together, head up there and get some shots, I think. But time to cool down and grab a bite to eat, I think. So we've just finished our butties and noticed just behind us on this cliff face, we've got a couple of little visitors. Oh mate, be careful. Gee whiz. There must be something really worth eating up there for that risk. Ooh.
Oh, watch the baby, watch the baby.
Oh, wow. Tense moments. So we're back onto the trail. And Mr. Goat has followed us, made it down alive. Giving us a little talking to in the distance. And still following a really, I'll show you what it's like, just this nondescript path. The odd little tiny cairn. But we are picking our way up to the summit now, hopefully. Probably, I don't know, 100 metres or so with a bit of luck. So crazy little summit, really inaccessible. Really, I mean, just look at what we're scrambling over here. Did manage to get the drone up a little bit. Views are exceptional in all directions. But we're late in the day, 3:15, and we've got a long way to go down. There is a path on the map which heads directly east, which is that way, straight down into this is San Vincent. But it looks very, very steep, very nondescript and pretty dodgy. So I think we're going to retrace our steps and head back the way we came, which is a long route, but I don't think we got much choice. So let's get cracked on. So we left the summit about an hour ago. It's now about 4 o'clock. And a bit of cloud cover that's come over has been a godsend because it is so hot. You fallen? Nearly. Oh, nearly got that on film. And yeah, we've been looking at where we goofed on the route on the way up. And I think we're managing to avoid that on the way down, so that should cut a bit of distance off. But yeah, we've well underestimated this one. We were just saying that I think from where we started to the summit was about 3.7 miles and I don't know, 1,600 foot, which on paper, no problem at all. But you throw in terrain like this and practically invisible, non-existent paths, and it changes everything.
And 28 degrees.
And 28 degrees heat, yeah. But yeah, we've learned another little lesson today, not to underestimate a new place. But yeah, it's a bit cooler now with the there's a bit of a breeze here and a bit of cloud cover. So we're going to try and just dog it in, get down, and I would love a little swim in that bay that we started at. It looks superb, that, doesn't it?
It really does, yeah.
That would be a lovely way to finish off and cool down. And once again, Cairns are guiding our way. Another one of these little guys chilling out on the flanks of La Mola. He's certainly got some nice views to enjoy. So we're taking a slightly different route back. We're getting to see some bits we didn't see before. And this is another not getting too close to the edge job, but that is straight down, I don't know, 1,200 feet into the ocean. Quite scary standing here, but invigorating. So just checking in again. It's about 5:10 now, and we are just about to hit the good path again. And I cannot tell you how pleased I am about that. That has been hard work, hasn't it?
Thoughts?
Tough. An awful lot tougher and longer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Slap on the wrist from Mallorca to the OBs. But yeah, you can just see coming into view there. Lovely path. Whoa. Yeah.
I think if you're up for a challenge and you want to work on your navigational skills, this is the hike for you.
Yeah. I'd say probably hardest to navigate route I've ever done.
Yeah.
On paper, a cinch. All the paths are on the map, they're on the GPS. You know, on paper it's an absolute walk in the park, but when you get out here, totally different matter.
Yeah, it's been challenging.
It really has.
On the plus side, absolutely incredible views, magnificent.
Wish we had a bit more time at the summit, because I felt like at that point we were starting to worry and think, yeah, we need to get going. But yeah, back on the decent path. We're really hoping for a dip in that bay when we get down. Yeah. We shall see. We'll catch up in a bit. Yes, that's a beer in a paper cup. We've just necked a nice cold Coke. And I'm going to get myself right in there. And she's in. Oh. Yes, that is nice. Well, I think we'll maybe sign off from here actually.
I think so, why not?
It's been a bit of a disjointed end. It's quite late, it's about, I don't know, 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Didn't do too much filming on the way down.
No, we kind of hoofed it, yeah. But yeah, long and short, an underestimated day. Tough going, but thoroughly enjoyable.
Do you know what? I've loved it. Like, we've had a lot going on at home and a
Yeah.
lot of stress, and today you just have forgotten all of that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Love Mallorca. Can't wait to see what else it has to throw at us this week.
Yep, so this is first day. We don't even know what we're doing tomorrow. We've got a list and we haven't decided. But yeah, we're gonna have a little soak here, cool down a bit. Head back.
Beers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've got 2 beers there, haven't we? Head back to the hotel, showers and dinner, and try and decide what to do tomorrow. So, as always, thanks very much for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
And we shall see you on the next one. Ta-ta for now. Bye.